Well, hello everybody. Well, today I have a theory, and the theory is I can make gaming terrain out of this old broken portable DVD player. And what I plan on doing is to make walls. I'm going to make a building out of this DVD player. And I'm going to show you, this is all first time I just thought about the idea, so it's going to be a step-by-step trial on how to do it. We all have pieces, old electronics left around in the house, and sometimes I tend to just put it in the corner and leave it there, and next thing you know I got a big box full of old electronics that no longer work. This is my old, so anyway, I found this and I had an idea, so I'm going to give it a try. Okay, so here it is. I'm now about to take this thing apart to get pieces for my my terrain. So as you see, the process is simple. Beat it until it comes apart. And here you go. After a couple of whacks with it with the shovel, which I just use for entertainment value, I have gotten numerous pieces here, which I'm going to eventually make into a building for 15mm terrain. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Alright. Okay, so after bashing the old DVD player apart, I got a couple of pieces out of it, and I just cut a few pieces to kind of get a rough basic shape. And now what I'm waiting to do is for my hot glue gun just to heat up, and we'll see where it takes us from here. Okay, so here after a few short minutes with my glue gun, I managed to piece together some. Right, had to use a bit of canvas I had there to make the back. I didn't have a piece long enough, so I just cut off a piece of canvas there. The same thing I used as the bottom. And then I glued some stuff onto the back of it. As you can see, this is all circuit boards so far. So even the piece of the plastic cover in there as the door. So hopefully it'll look pretty good now after I base coat it. Okay, and here I have just spray painted the device, the box, base coated with black. I'm just going to let that dry for now. As you can see, just going to let this dry, and then when I come back, I'll paint on some highlights and give it a base coat. Okay, so here you see, all I did since was give it a light coat of white just after the black dried, just so I was able to see to pick out the details a little better. Plus the black paint I used, I forgot, is glossy, so it makes other paints kind of hard to stick to it. So I had to recoat it with white, but that's just so you can see the details and the shading of it there already. Alright, now what I'm going to do is just give it a light gray dry brush, and then after that I'll start doing some details. Okay, here is the building I'm working on that I painted gray. One thing I forgot to do is when it dried, I just gave it a wash of Griffin Sepia as a Games Workshop wash. But anyway, I just gave it a quick wash over top of everything. Pretty much doused the whole thing in the stuff and let it dry overnight. So now all I'm going to do is put little silver highlights on the edges and stuff, and then after that I'll do another video and I'll decide then if I'm going to give it another wash. Okay, thanks. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just give this a really light wash, or not a wash, but a dry brushing of, I have a Venetian gold color from Decorate Arts, metallic. And I find this one they're really good for highlights and stuff like that. It's a very shiny metallic metal, and I'm just going to brush over the highlights and give it kind of a brassy golden reflection off of all the different little bits that are on that building. Okay, I'll come right back, see the results. So you can't really see it that much on the camera, but I gave it just a light, or I guess a heavier dry brushing of that Venetian gold, and it really made the building look kind of a metallic bronze. Can't even say bronze. Anyway, In real life it looks not that bad. You can see a little bit of reflections in it, and it just kind of helps pick out the edges of the highlights, or the edges of those little doodads and stuff. So I think it's coming along quite nice. Now I'm just going to paint a light right here using that little fuse there and turn that into a light, or I'm going to try anyway. And this could be at the point where I ruin the model, because I'm not a very good painter. And here's further proof that I can't do blending very well. I tried to blend that like a little bit of white and yellow and work my way out, but it kind of looks more like a yellow blob than anything else. But sorry, I'm just going to put some black wash over all of it, and hopefully that'll blend in a little bit better. And I'm going to put a little bit of black wash on some of the details, and then I will put some block on it, and I'm going to call it done.